Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Today's Wednesday, October 5th. Currently, it's 51 degrees. High today, 70. A little warmer. No chance of rain. Humidity, 79%. No winds, and air quality is 60. It's moderate. Okay, today there'll be a big Kroger haul. We got more things there this month than we normally do. We just didn't feel like going that day. We didn't feel like going around a bunch of places or anything, and we figured that was right after. I think this was right after the storm. We got another Kroger haul coming up that we got some like half price deals, crazy deals you won't believe. But this one might have been the one where they were empty. I mean, the stores had got busy because of the hurricane. And it didn't even really get bad here, but people just went crazy buying stuff. So we figured Aldi would be wiped out. I guarantee you they were. So we bought stuff at Kroger. And then we went back after I discovered some deals, and we decided to get them. So I'll have another one in a few days. I believe it's tomorrow I'll have an Ask My Tablet for y'all that have been waiting on one. It takes me a while to get them going with everything else that's going on. But I'll have one of those. I believe it's tomorrow. And then the next day will be the other Kroger haul. What's for dinner? Last night we were going to have steakums. I didn't feel like fixing anything after we did Logan's awesome snack reviews, and definitely check that out last night. It was a great show. Some new exciting things going on at Jeff's famous beef jerky. But so anyway, we were going to go out and get a movie. I don't even remember. It was a Western. Dead for $1 or something like that. It was actually pretty good. It had William Dafoe in it. It had another actor I recognized, another actor I recognized, but I can't remember their names. So if there's somebody in it you can recognize, usually it's a fairly good movie. So we went there, and then we decided to go over to the deli, and because that's the red box that had the movie in, and you can tell if it's in or not. Of course, somebody could get it before you get there, but we decided to go to the deli and see what they had on special. They always have a sub of the week or something like that. $6.99, their regular $8.49, so that's cheap. I mean, $1.50 off is a good deal. So it was the Italian sub, which we've never got, and I thought, well, Joy's not going to want to get this, but it had like capicola on it and tavern ham, Genoa salami, I think it was. We had hot pepper cheese put on it. It's supposed to come with provolone, but we decided on hot pepper cheese, and it was good. And then you put all the stuff, you can tell them which all you want on it, of the vegetables, and it was great. We just had chips with it. That way we didn't have to cook anything. And so we were supposed to have Philly steaks last night. I'm not for sure, but I'm thinking we're going to have Philly steaks and tater tots tonight, because we got some steakums. We got some Black Angus steakums at Kroger. That's part of the deal I was telling you about from yesterday. Was it yesterday we went, or day before yesterday? I can't keep up. I think it was day before yesterday, yeah, that we went. It's a beautiful day out. There's nice sun out. There is a little breeze. It said didn't it say there was no wind? There is a little breeze out here. I can see the stuff moving. My okra is moving around. Everybody's looking happy out there. I got yesterday. I think I showed y'all. Well, I think there was still tomatoes in it when I did my last garden update. There was still tomatoes, all the tomatoes over here. Now there's just one tomato plant left, and it's a Cherokee Purple. And it still has several, like 7 or 8 tomatoes on it that will get a little bit bigger. But anyway, I cleaned all the weeds out of it. And I keep looking over that way. That's the garden. And I planted 2 kinds of turnips. I planted some white Japanese turnips I can't remember the name of. And I planted some, excuse me, my hiccups, my daily hiccups. I planted purple top turnips too. 4 rows of the white and 2 of the purple top. So I got that done. I was glad to get something accomplished. Oh, anyway, here's the, I hadn't even shown you the, look at that. There's that sub. Really, really good. $6.99. It's not bad. Not bad. And it feeds all 3 of us. That's just my piece. And there was enough for, Joy got all she wanted of it. And then Logan got pretty much the same as me, or maybe a little bit more. So to feed all of us for $6.99, that's unbelievable. Okay. Trying to think of, oh, Joy fixed, all you have to do, she fixed some, I think it's called pumpkin bread. I'm not for sure what it's called even. I noticed Diane Parker saw the recipe. I don't know if Joy had put it on our Facebook group, Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club. Y'all check it out if you ever like to see, get in one of our Facebook groups. We got that and Color Me Happy. My Gardening with Friends, I've got it on pause because didn't have enough participation here lately. It did good sometimes, and then so I've got it to where I can start it back up anytime I want. But there just wasn't any. I was really about the only one posting anything, so I put it on pause. But check out Chef Mike's Homemade Cooking Club. We got a lot of people in there that post pictures of their food and stuff. And I think Joy, I don't know if Joy posted that one on there or not or what, but all I had to have was a spice cake mix, and a can of pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix, or not pumpkin pie filling or whatever it is, just pumpkin, a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. And you don't put any eggs in it or nothing. You just mix it all together and bake it. And I'll tell you what, it's great. And she got some cream cheese icing. It didn't call for that, but she put cream cheese icing on it, and it tastes, those pumpkin rolls you can get? They're usually like refrigerated. Those rolls with the like cream cheese stuff in it, that's what it tasted like to me with that icing. Oh man, it's good. We didn't eat it all yet, but we had some last night, and it's really good and really easy to make. So definitely, if you like pumpkin, you're gonna like that. Okay, and what else was that? There was something else I was gonna tell you, and obviously I can't remember right now. Maybe I'll think of it in a minute. Come on. Okay, today's tidbits. I actually had several in there. I just do 4 now. I used to do 10 of them, but you can't find that many, good ones that are about good, good things. Anyway, this says smacked asteroids debris trail more than 6,000 miles long. They ran a spacecraft into an asteroid kind of like the movie Armageddon. Or only on Armageddon they planted a explosive on it, but this way you didn't have to have any humans, involved. They just sent and it was like millions of miles away. I don't see how they did it, but anyway, it shows. I don't know if that's the debris trail or what, but the asteroid that got hit by a NASA spacecraft as part of a defense test is now being trailed by thousands of miles of debris. Astronomers captured the scene millions of miles away with a telescope in Chile. It shows an expanding comet-like tail more than 6,000 miles long, consisting of dust and other materials spewed due to the collection impact. So that's crazy. So I guess it worked. Rescuers flocked together to save 275 parrots stranded by Ian. What's up? What's up? Will Perotino and his partner Lauren Stepp could not leave their Pine Island compound without their two lemurs. Lemurs? I guess I'm saying that right. 275 parrots, even after Hurricane Ian destroyed the region. So a rescue mission dubbed Operation Noah's Ark was launched to catch, cage, and ferry the birds off the island. The team also rescued 6 more dogs, 3 cats, and 3 birds. Oh. Antarctica's Penguin Post Office will be run by 4 women. Penguin Post Office. 4 women are appointed to run the world's most remote post office in Port Lockroy, Antarctica. Claire Ballantyne, Mary Hilton, Natalie Corbett, and Lucy Bruzone beat out 6,000 applicants to become the team accountable for managing Port Lockroy. The group will work from November to March 2023 at the Penguin Post Office when temperatures can reach 50 F. Well, it'd be November of 22 to March of 23. It sounds kind of weird to say November to March 2023. That's pretty cool. Did you know there are lakes under Mars' South Pole? A study published in Nature Astronomy says there may be a lake submerged beneath the ice in the Mars' South Pole. A study by the University of Cambridge says to keep this water beneath a liquid ice sheet, Mars must still be geothermally active. Topographic evidence shows a highly reflective area consistent with a large deposit of liquid water. Okay. And there's probably Martian fish swimming around in it. Okay. You think the word Martian would come from Mars, right? I mean, Martian. Okay. Does it come from the word Mars? Martian? Floridians? Tennesseans? Alabamans? Martians. Okay. Nice news, everybody. Australia will set aside 30% of land to protect endangered species. Now, that's great? I think that's great. Australia is dedicating nearly a third of the country's land to protecting endangered species, part of a new goal to achieve 0 animal extinctions in the next decade. In an announcement yesterday, Australian Minister for the Environment and Water, Tanya Plibersek, said the nation is the mammal extinction capital of the world and laid out a 10-year plan to reverse that title. Our native wildlife continues to be threatened by climate change, by natural disasters, by feral predators, and by human activity, she said. The need for action has never been greater. The scheme prioritizes 20 specific places in and 110 species, including some that have become synonymous with the country, like koalas and wallabies. At least 30% of Australia's landmass will be set aside for conservation purposes, and $224.5 million has been allocated for the Saving Native Species program. Plibersek said the plan strengthens our commitment to stopping the extinction of Australia's plants and animals, she added. These are the strongest targets we've ever seen. Meet the stonemasons preserving England's centuries-old cathedrals. England's grand cathedrals stand as remnants of the past. Just one look at their intricate detailing and Gothic symbols can transport visitors centuries back in time. They are representative of the history of the country and the history of Christianity, but time, weather, and even nesting falcons threaten their integrity. That's where stonemasons come in. There is so much heritage, we must look after it, Joe O'Connell, an apprentice stonemason at Salisbury Cathedral, told National Geographic. Stonemasonry is a dying art, so I feel a lot of responsibility to learn and pass that on. It's hard work involving inspecting each individual stone for decay and organizing them by priority. The masons conserve the stones that can be saved and replace the ones that cannot. A fine balance, Salisbury's clerk of works, Gary Price, said. The ultimate goal is to keep the cathedral looking as close to how it did when it was completed in the mid-1200s. Though it's tedious, O'Connell emphasized the importance of his work and the peace he finds in it. I love medieval buildings and I like working with my hands, he said. It's a quietness, the concentration, and it's a practical job. Wow, 1200s. Hawaii has 0 girls in juvenile detention. How the state did it. Hawaii celebrated a hard-earned milestone this past June. For the first time in state history, 0 young women under the age of 18 were incarcerated. The achievement is the result of years of effort to transform the juvenile justice system and the state's only youth correctional facility along with it. The sprawling 500-acre Koala Youth and Family Wellness Center sits at the foot of the lush green Olomana Mountain in Oahu, Hawaii. There, Mark Patterson heads up the cause to provide a puahana, or place of refuge, in Hawaiian to its residents. In 2012, more than 100 juvenile offenders were living at the facility. These days, there are around 15, according to Hawaii News Now. Patterson stresses that the state's achievement is by no means a stroke of luck. When I talk about 0 girls in the system, it's because it was a conscious effort to focus on a particular profile of girls in our systems, he told NBC News. He added, we're not saying that we've solved a social issue, we're saying that the treatment and the system that we put together for care is working. Wow, that's awesome. It really is. That's hard to believe. I was trying to see if they have a... And yeah, I'm sure y'all have heard Loretta Lynn died at age of 90. And here's a quote of the day by Ethel Percy Andrus. We learn the inner secret of happiness when we learn to direct our inner drives, our interest, and our attention to something outside ourselves. All right, everybody. That's it for Morning Coffee Break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and check out my big Kroger haul later on. It's a good one. So bye, everybody, and God bless.